I'm here at Dillon Beach for my very first solo adventure. Aside from traveling for work a few times, I have never traveled alone. And I have decided to come here to Dillon Beach Resort. I have a tiny house. This is my current view. I'm all ready for sunset. Just finished my asana practice. Now I'm just sitting, ready for the show. It's a beautiful day, beautiful evening. So warm. I'm in a tank top. Friend. I feel like I just got here and already I'm feeling so much more grounded and more connected and relaxed. What a way to start the day. I'm looking for a good place to do my yoga asana practice this morning, and I happened upon these beautiful deer. Day 2 of my solo adventure. I spent a lot of time having tea and breakfast in my tiny house this morning, listening to music, journaling, reading. It was lovely. And then I practiced yoga asana on the deck in the sun. It was beautiful. And then I went to the general store and bought myself a picnic. And then I hiked down here, packed up, hiked down here. Spent, I don't know, half an hour putting up the sun ninja so I have some shade today, because this is where I plan to be for the rest of the day. I brought books, a journal, I've got music. There's a fat mansion tented up there on the cliff. I've never seen that before. Look at that. Stands out like a sore thumb. Quite a few people are taking advantage of this beautiful week. It's so warm here. All right, I hiked to the bathroom from a spot, and I have decided to go this way through this little tree area, which they have cut back significantly. I'm feeling a little adventure-y. Isn't that so beautiful? Wow. Here I am on the top. Beautiful day. A little chilly, but also really beautiful. So here we go. Got really sandy through here. Following the trail. Oh, this is kind of cool. Wow. It goes up there. Up there to a vista. But I'm gonna go this way because I'm trying to get back to the beach. And there's my camp right over there. All right, onward. Wifeburger's gonna have fun editing this. He said he would help me. Oh, it looks like you go right down through there. But then I don't know if I can get down. I know I can get down through there, so okay, I'm gonna keep going. Keep going this way. Be extra safe too, because I'm by myself. Ooh, this is a little sketch, but I think we can do it. All right, there's my camp. Just as I suspected, I thought I could come up on the opposite side of it. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back later. I think I need hands for this. All right, so that last little stretch of the trail felt a little bit too precarious for me to take video, so I stopped it so I could use my hands on the way down because there was a lot of sand and loose gravel and I was afraid I was going to slip. See, this is the area where there's hardly any people, where we would normally set up, and I would have liked to do that today, but I didn't want to climb over this with all my gear by myself, and the tide wasn't out far enough. You can see a seagull having his lunch. Look at that. He got a big old crab. He's the king today. And I have made it. I walked all along these cliffs from the parking lot, the bathroom, to get back to my spot. And here I am. Birds, surf. Well, I came out here to do some photography, take some pictures, and to see the final sunset of my solo trip. But it's super duper foggy. You can't even see where the sun is. So, still I'm gonna enjoy my last few hours of beach time. I found a cute little spot in the dunes. And my chair and a blanket and a book. And I'm just gonna sit and enjoy myself. There's surfers out there. I might still get some cool photos, maybe of the surfers. We'll see. I'll be out here tomorrow morning probably too, before I leave. I have plans to get clam chowder at the restaurant, so I'll probably stay, pack up early and come down here for an hour or two and then check out. If anything cool happens with the sunset, I will update. Otherwise, let's just zoom in over here because these rocks look really cool in the fog. In the mist. Look at that. How cool is that? The tide is super duper up right now. The beach is just like disappearing down here. Lots of surfers. Alright, finally getting around to filming the room. I stayed in Cypress Cottage 5. They have these privacy walls, seating area. Really cute. Area for your pup. Wash off sandy feet, sandy yoga mats, sandy whatever. Place to hang towels. This is not accessible. They may have other cottages that are, but this one is not. Porch light. Door. All right. And here we are in the tiny house. Here is the bathroom. Lots of lights. That's one thing, no shortage of lighting. The shower is a good size. Water was super duper hot. They provide all these toiletries. I actually packed shampoo and conditioner and didn't even open them because I did like their products. Hello. This is one of the only 2 windows that has a screen on it. Definitely recommend leaving those windows open all the time because it gets really warm in here. Light above the sink. Little 2-burner stove. Toaster, mugs, pour over coffee. They do provide salt and pepper. They also have all of these goodies here. Pans, skillets, cutting board, etc. They do provide coffee and tea, sweetener, creamer, cute microwave, lots of glasses, refrigerator. I was really skeptical about this refrigerator when I first arrived. It was not cold at all, and there's a tiny little freezer in there. I thought this was going to be a trip with no ice, but the tiny ice cube maker works. Tiny ice cube tray works. Living space, little TV, more lighting, ceilings are tall. Okay, and then here's where it gets a little sketch. This is the staircase to the sleeping loft, so here we go. Let's take a look. Okay, so you cannot stand up here. I'm 5 feet tall. And I'm on my knees right now, crawling around. You can see this is the view of the rest of the home from the loft. There's lots of power up here. You can charge your phone, plug in a laptop or an iPad or something like that if you want entertainment up here. The bed is comfortable. I slept really well both nights that I was here. Climbing back down. Okay, so this is also an interesting experience. You have to sort of sit at the top of the stairs here and then like ease yourself down to climb down. Might not be suitable for everyone, but it worked out great for me. Lots of windows. They all open, but again, there's no screens, so there might be some bugs. Cute windows everywhere. Lots of great light. Lots of great light. And then this is a little private patio. I did some watercolors out here on my first night, and it was really nice. There's a light out here, so you can sit out here into the evening. Dining table, so if you want to eat out here, you can. It's just not much of a view. It's just like other people and the road. The beach is down that way. They do also have Hulu Live and Netflix, etc. Here is a map that they gave me when I checked in. And then there's a general store and a restaurant. I'll be having some clam chowder before I hit the road. All right, I think that's it. That's the tiny house, the Cypress Cottage number 5. This one features a sleeping loft. Some of them do have a bedroom, so you don't have to climb up those sketchy stairs. Okay, so this is a new area. This is for cottage guests only. They've added these new osprey cottages. Here's another little deck area. And then there's this whole area, which is really pretty. You can see that the coastal kitchen and the general store are right over there. Picnic tables. Yesterday I saw, oh, they're here again. Deer. Here. Yesterday there were only 2, there are 3 now. They must come down here every morning. So beautiful. Surprise lilies everywhere. And you can actually walk all the way down here. Takes you behind some of the other cottages. You can walk down. There's another picnic table over here where you can sit and have your food. All right, so here I am again, still in the tiny house. Let's see, what do I want to say about my experience here? This space was perfect for one person. I can see how it could get crowded with more than one. Wifeburger is kind of a giant, so I don't see the sleeping loft being comfortable for him. That said, for me, it was perfect. I loved it. A couple things that I would complain about. Now is time for the airing of the grievances. The kitchen should have like a roll of paper towels, something that is easily accessible, and like it could be on the back of the door or something, or even hanging like on the wall. Also, they have check-in time from 4 to 6, and that appears to be the only time that the lodging office is open. I went by on my arrival day before 6 p.m. To ask a question, and the door was locked and there was nobody around. It was 5:15 and they were all gone. So maybe that 4 to 6 p.m. thing is they're basically open until everyone's checked in and then they're gone. I don't know. That said, the people in the general store were very helpful. every time I've been in there. So that's nice. And the woman who checked me in was also very nice, and the customer service was good. Oh yeah, and there's this thing. I don't know what this is or what it does. They should maybe consider putting a sign on there or including something in the binder about what this is or what it does. I tried to fool with it when I first arrived. It says fan right here. I tried to turn it on because it was boiling in here when I first arrived. All the windows were open and it was really hot. Overall, I really enjoyed my stay here. The beach is just right there, which is really nice. Parking is included, and I get to park at the beach for all 3 days of my stay. So that is a $30 value because it's a $10 a day to park down there. So that is kind of nice when you think about that. Although, I mean, if you're paying $150 a night to stay in a tiny house, you should have free access to the beach. Why else are we here? So yes, so it was about $150 a night to stay here, and then a $50 cleaning fee. I think they do have some accessible rooms on their website, so you'll have to look at that if you're someone who uses a wheelchair or has limited mobility. I will be trying the restaurant later on today. I'm going to get some clam chowder before I leave. And Wifeburger and I have stayed here before together in one of the larger, a little bit more upgraded tiny houses. The Sweetwater, I believe, is what we had before. Those do have a view of the ocean. So yeah, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. That's about it for my review of the Dillon Beach Resort tiny houses. Again, I stayed in Cypress Cottage number 5. Yeah, great trip. Great stay. Coming out. I checked out of the hotel. Really, I just dropped my key off. Oh, I hiked on the cliffs like I did before to get to the more private side of the beach because the tide is still up. Now I'm just watching these birds eat their lunch, and I'm gonna get ready to go have clam chowder for myself. Now the sun's coming out, and I don't want to leave. But I should go home. I think it's going to be clam chowder. I'm going to hit the road. Ready to get home and reunite with Wifeburger. Thank you, Dillon Beach. Thank you, sand. Thank you, waves. Here I am at the Coastal Kitchen. Here's my lunch. I went with the clam chowder, came with some focaccia, and I also ordered the fries, which came with an aioli. I prefer the ketchup. It's hard to get out because they have these old tiny glass bottles, which is great for the environment and the ocean, but difficult for the eaters. So the cabins are right there. General store is right there. And this is the restaurant, Coastal Kitchen. The clam chowder is pretty yummy. It has big chunks of clam, big potatoes, leeks, and bacon. And the fries are perfect. They're delicious. This is right where I was seeing the deer this morning and yesterday morning, I think. From over there. Yum, yum, before I hit the road. Let's see, any final thoughts? Not really. I feel really great. I was very inspired here. I did a lot of art, did a lot of thinking, did a lot of resting, reading, processing, and this morning a little dancing. It was great. No complaints. Aside from the grievances I aired earlier. I will definitely be back. I don't really know what else to say, so bye, beach. Off I go.